Hi everybody, it's me, Haley Zavaro. Today I want to talk to you about vocabulary teaching on Zoom. So let's look at some ideas. When we teach vocabulary on Zoom, we definitely need to project our voice, definitely speak loudly, clearly, making sure that we're pronouncing correctly, loudly, in a way that students would hear us and understand us. And we want to use a lot of repetition. So if we are teaching vocabulary for the very first time, a new word or words that are new to students, we definitely want to have them repeat us. We want to bring objects to the camera, to the computer. We want to bring the objects, show them, and explicitly teach them visually and also with repetition. We want to have students repeat, look at the object, and then say the object. So we want to show the object, have them say it. So after we show, we say the word, we ask them to say the word. So we show the object and we ask them to say what it is, and we do it a few times, and every few objects we review the words again and again. We want to have students bring things to the computer, show us things. For example, if we just taught the words orange, pencil case, phone, and folder and marker, we want to say, okay, go ahead and bring me a marker now. So students have to run around and bring a marker to the camera and show their markers, and so on and so forth with all the other objects. We definitely want to use hand gestures, everything we need to make sure we are clear, and we want to have students do the same thing. So sometimes we want to have them do some hand gestures or numbers or bring things to the camera, but sometimes we want to also have them bring many things. So let's say we want to review, we want to say, bring me cup, and build a tower out of books, socks, and cups. And students have to bring some books, some socks, and cups, and build a tower. So we are practicing the vocabulary that we just learned. A nice way to review vocabulary is by using some kind of a random name picker. So this is the Wheel of Fortune from onlinestopwatch.com, and the teacher can spin the wheel and have students bring the word. Let's say a cup, then students have to run and bring a cup. Or if it's a word that you can't really bring, so it's not something physical, it's more like an emotion, something abstract, then you have them to give you a sentence with that word or show you what it means. So you can use that as well. So let's say a book, then students have to run and bring a book to the camera. You can also make this more complicated, like a yellow book, a big book, a small book, a book with the letters G and R, for example. The website called WordWall allows you to create many different vocabulary activities like random wheel, which we just saw, quiz, matching pairs, unjumbled, categorize, airplane, match up, random cards, open the box, and more. So use them. For example, okay, so here students have to say the word out loud. So that was WordWall. Now I want to show you a way to teach new vocabulary using more digital tools. This is Nearpod. Nearpod is a website that helps you teach new vocabulary and really teach anything new step by step. So this is a presentation on Nearpod. You can engage in memory games, review the vocabulary as you are doing it. You can have students write sentences on a shared board. This is a shared board. Students can write sentences. And of course, you can simply teach vocabulary step by step. Remember, repetition is important. So as you are pronouncing the words, students should repeat the words right after you. On Nearpod, you can also use 3D models. And you can create fun matching games. You can also go on virtual tours and talk to students and discuss what you see in the virtual tours and teach them vocabulary as you are walking around. Let's not forget about Quizlet, a wonderful website that helps you create flashcards. Students, you can simply send a link to students on the Zoom chat and then they can review the vocabulary all by themselves. When they go back, they are able to go to the match game and play a matching game in which they drag the words to their meaning. Then they can say how many seconds that took them, and they can try and beat their own record. And let's not forget about Quizlet Live, a fun game to play on Zoom individually or in groups. The teacher gives the students a link, they go in, they can be divided into groups, and they play together trying to find the meanings to different words, the first group or the first individual that gets to 12 questions, 12 answers, 12 correct answers. First is the winner. It's a lot of fun. We can also use quizzes lessons to teach the new words, explicitly teach them and review them at the same time. This website is called Quizzes and the option is Quizzes Lessons. So the teacher can actually teach something and immediately ask questions. Also, open questions. So students can also write complete sentences. And also poll questions. This is just a poll question. What animal do you prefer? So then students can really engage with the vocabulary and think about the vocabulary. Also, questions with multiple answers. Another fun way to review vocabulary is to play bingo. This is a video from my tutorial about bingo, playing bingo online. The website is called My Free Bingo Cards, and you can find the tutorial in my channel. Another way is to use online flippity show. The online flippity quiz show is something that enables you to create a sort of a Jeopardy game. So it's a lot of fun. You can basically put categories and review vocabulary in groups. Another way to teach vocabulary is using Wiser.me, although this is probably best if it is done asynchronically. So you want to perhaps show your Wiser.me the worksheet ahead of time and then have students complete the page individually when you're done, when you finished your lesson. So I hope I gave you some ideas. And good luck on your Zoom lessons teaching vocabulary. Bye-bye.